Well, my name is Brady Cohan, and I'm originally from the Bay Area, but I live down here in Los Angeles now. I'm a guitar player on American Idol, among other stuff that I do here in town. And I'm a guitar player, songwriter, composer, and just trying to be the best all-around musician I can be. You know, getting this gig has certainly been a change just in terms of what I've been used to as a working musician. You know, usually you go and you play the show and you're sort of in the background and you do your gig and you're done. And this has been really great, sort of getting in the public eye. You know, there's been a lot of camera time and things, and it's been really nice in that regard. And it's just fun, to be honest. It's really fun, and it's that good kind of nervous before the show, you know, where you're just excited, and it's fun to play in front of that many people, and fun to play with such great musicians. One of my favorite moments was the first season I did it, and we got to do A Whole Lot of Love. And that was really fun. I mean, that's a dream come true. That's why I started playing music in the first place, is because of guys like Led Zeppelin and, you know, blues music, blues and rock music. And so to be able to play that song in front of that many people was really fun. And along those same lines, playing with Brian May and Roger Taylor from Queen, that was another huge highlight for me, just to be on the same stage, let alone the same room as those guys. You know, those are my heroes. So to be able to make music with them and play those hits with them. I did an interview after the show, and up comes Monty Powell, Keith Urban's, you know, right-hand songwriter. And, you know, those people are just constantly around. And so just to be in their company is a real honor. Every day I wake up extremely grateful for that I get to do what I love to do for a living. I don't know if there was a particular moment when I realized that this is it that I want to do. I think you know, I started playing, and as the years went by, I'm just sort of in my personality when I start something and I'm doing something. At first it was a hobby, but I really want to get good at it because it makes me feel good. And when I started realizing that, hey, I'm all right at this, I kind of know what I'm doing, you know, I started to love it even more. I was like, well, man, maybe I can try and make a living doing this. Touring with Stewart Copeland and Stanley Clarke was the most rewarding and the most fun thing I've done in my career thus far. Stewart Copeland's playing that drum beat from Message in a Bottle behind your solo. It's just kind of surreal, you know. So that was definitely a dream come true, and to date, the most fun thing I have done thus far. This guitar was built by the man who happens to be my uncle, Jeff Traugott. And boy, am I lucky to have him in the family. He's the one who really got me interested in guitars, obviously. I mean, as long as I can remember, guitar, the instrument was in our family, you know, obviously because he's one of the greatest luthiers in the world. But this was actually it was my high school graduation present from him, which is, I mean, which is just ridiculous, but he's a generous guy. And I've had this thing, you know, for about 10 years now, and it just gets better and better with age. You know, I've been extremely spoiled in my sort of expectations for what an acoustic guitar should sound like, because Jeff is my uncle, and all I've been hearing since I was a kid were his guitars. And so I'm very lucky to have this instrument, to have someone like that in the family. Yeah, well, I was just talking to Lloyd about the LR Baggs products, and they are the most user-friendly products I think I've ever worked with. Basically, the process is you put it in here, you plug it in, and you play it, and it sounds great. My tech has been telling me that he's never gotten more compliments about this guitar and about how it sounds through the PA. It's just the easiest thing in the world when you've got this pickup in there and this kind of instrument. You just plug it in and play. I like things that are simple and I can just plug in and they sound good. And that fits that description, unlike anything else. My website's bradycohanmusic.com, BradyCohan music.com. Seacrest is as short as he looks. Sorry, Ryan. He knows. He knows.